Hello and welcome to the Snickerdoodle Knits YouTube channel. I am Jessica, the knitter and designer behind Snickerdoodle Knits. In this tutorial, I am going to demonstrate how to work a twisted ribbing. If you're familiar with ribbing, this is a series of knits and purl stitches that is often used at a cuff, like for a sleeve or a collar or something like that. It creates a stretchy fabric. So for a twisted ribbing, all we are doing different is twisting our knit stitches. So for ribbing, you might be working knit 2, purl 1, or knit 1, purl 1, or something like knit 3, purl 1. There's all sorts of possibilities. But if we're doing a twisted ribbing, so we're doing a 1x1 twisted ribbing. Instead of doing knit 1, purl 1, you will instead do knit 1 through the back loop, purl 1, and just repeat that. So for a 2x1 ribbing, that would be knit 2 through the back loop, not together, just knit 2 through the back loop, purl 1, etc. So let's go ahead and show that. So for just a generic ribbing, we would do knit 1, purl 1. But for a twisted ribbing, we knit through the back loop. So to knit through the back loop, instead of bringing our needle from the bottom to the top through the front loop of the stitch, we go from top to bottom into the back loop of the stitch, and then just knit that stitch and pull it off. So that's knit 1 through the back loop. So then for a rib, we would do purl 1. So again, knit 1 through the back loop, purl 1. And so if we were to do a 2x1 twisted ribbing, that would be knit 1 through the back loop, knit 2 through the back loop, purl 1, and so on. So for a twisted ribbing, maybe you can see here, these stitches here are twisted. They have this twist coming around, where for a normal knit stitch, it's a simple V. The knit through the back loop is twisted. So that's why it's called twisted rib, is because those knit stitches are twisted. The main reason to use a twisted ribbing is for a decorative effect. It just gives it a little more polished and elegant look. So I'll just continue here. Let's do knit through the back loop, purl 1, knit through the back loop, purl 1. And here I'll show a normal knit, purl, normal knit, so you can maybe see again what that difference is between the twisted stitch and the not twisted stitch. So this is our plain knit, and this is the knit through the back loop. So you can see how that twisted stitch just looks less simple, I guess, than the knit stitch. One thing to keep in mind is that when you work a twisted rib, it isn't quite as stretchy as a typical rib, just a plain knit rib. Knit and purl, of course, but the twisted rib with the knit through the back loop, that takes out some of the stretchiness in your ribbing. There you go. You now know how to create a twisted ribbing. I hope you found this video helpful, informative, and easy to follow. If you have additional questions, go ahead and replay this video at a slower speed and leave any remaining questions that you have in the comments down below. I'll get back to those as soon as possible. If you liked the video, go ahead and hit the thumbs up button and subscribe to the Snickerdoodle Knits YouTube channel for additional knitting content like this. I hope to see you around. Happy knitting!